Shane, 2 to 3 years from now, can we expect an adjudication officer to be a bot on the other end, just
No.
pumping these capabilities out, this sophisticated analysis that needs to get done? What can we expect 2 to 3 years from now in a more serious manner there from CIS,
You're
both
asking,
maybe on the operational side and from the security domain, which of course you have a mastery of?
so you're asking a CISO, so we are paranoid and doom and gloom by nature, which we're paid to do. But I'll try to be somewhat positive. I think on the mission side, I think the AI technology, especially generative side, is a really true mission enhancement to what we do as an organization. I mean, as anybody who's dealt with immigration and understands the immigration process, understands the amounts of data that we deal with, the sort of complexities in that data, and the complexities of immigration in and of itself. So generative AI offers us the capability to do things we simply could never do. Right? The technology just doesn't exist. We never have the capabilities to do. So I can see this where, especially in the legal side, training side, translations, things that we deal with, but as well as how we do identity resolution across the broad spectrum of immigration is a huge issue that could be solved through some of the AI technologies. But then there's the CISO side of that, which my hope is, and I do mean that hope, is that we do adopt a more fluid attempt at policy. And that something that USCIS has adopted very early on was this. So we refer to it as how-to security, but it's really based in GitHub, and it's driven. It's very fluid. We change it as the security policies need to be changed. There's a process to it, but at the end of the day, if I need to update my security policies, I can do so probably within 20 minutes, and that gets replicated out through the environment. Generative AI is changing that quickly. And we in the federal space need to figure out a way to deal with that from a policy perspective and making sure that there's a consistency application or that we're consistently applying those policies across the broad spectrum. My fear as the CISO is that something's going to happen, some really big incident, something that's going to grab everyone's attention and in all the wrong ways. And then there's going to be a knee-jerk reaction to this technology that's going to limit what we can do with it. And that's what I don't want to have happen. So, my hope is, please, let's get some good. Let's rethink the way we do policies today. Let's develop a process by which we can be more fluid, more adaptive, and more responsive to kind of stave off what we all know is going to happen. I mean, cyber incidences are not an if; it's a when. Let's see if we can limit the damage now as opposed to waiting until after the fact.